Yo, my name is Bongo Ideas. I don't need to introduce myself, right? So, on today's episode, we are looking at the life story of one of our finest Ghanaian Forex traders. We are looking at the story as far as rising from a zero to a hero is concerned, right? We are going to talk about how he came up with the YSDB idea, how the whole Forex thing is, if you want to venture into Forex trading, what you need to know, the do's and the don'ts, and, everything that encompasses Forex trading. So, I have as my guest, I have Yaw Swinger.
All right, so market open soon. Make sure you make some money. Anything else is what? Noise.
As my guest, Yaw Swinger. Welcome.
Thank you, bro.
What happened?
A day.
I really make money.
We make money sir before you come.
Charlie, sweet.
Of course.
So, on today's episode, we want to look into your life. Right?
Okay.
There's always a background story. When people see you on social media or when people see your nice car, they be like, "Yo, how is this person? Able to make it?" Especially when you are in Ghana, considering the economy, considering unemployment, and coming out of school and struggling with life and all that. Right? But people see you as a young person who has made something for himself. Employed people, giving hope to people, helping people to make money and all that. So we want to understand how you're able to rise from nobody to somebody, literally. So how did the whole Forex thing start for you?
Okay, so
Or even before you entered into Forex, how was the background? Are you from a rich home?
I wouldn't say I'm from a rich home, but like I keep on saying, there was no time in my life where I was hungry, right? So my dad is a clerk for DNO, Lotto.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but he made sure that even though that was what he was doing, he was taking care of us. So I was okay as a kid. Once I'm done eating, I'm okay. I'm not thinking about anything. So those things I got them. Yes, those things I got them until somewhere 2012 thereabouts. As you know, when you are growing, when you enter the university space,
Yeah.
and now you have to start, looking for avenues to survive because I think from that moment, as a guy, there you go for a bar, from 18,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
start having this small girls. So once you're a man, you'd want to provide. So you start thinking about avenues you'd want to. Yeah. So for family wise, I wouldn't say we were rich, but a common limit. So
What was the first job you did and how much were you paid?
listen, I keep on saying this. For job in itself, I have never. Okay,
Have you
so
done a 9 to 5 before?
let me call it because yes, let me call it 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I was teaching at one school, it's a remedial school in Pillar 2.
Mm-hmm.
They call it Benfred.
Oh, yeah.
Benfred. I was when 2015, 2016. Yes, somewhere around 2016.
Right.
Yes, somewhere around that. So it's a remedial. So I was teaching them maths over there. Yes, and I think this guy Ben was paying me 150 cedis or so.
150 cities. That was
Yes.
your first pay.
That's the amount that I was getting, and it was big for me because not that I had not seen money before, but at that point, that 150 It was surviving me. Like now, I met two baby. Was putting me on some. Yeah. So Benford.
So were you paying rent out of the 150, food,
No,
everything
no,
out
no,
of the
no.
150?
So I mean the story there. It's there. When I went to Pillar Two, I went to Pillar Two because of my, like I said,
Yeah.
my girl being there, me call Cotton in chain. I had to go and stay with her.
All right.
And then their family. So at that spot, I wasn't paying any rent.
Okay.
Yeah, so the 150 there was okay for me. It was okay. But before doing for Benfred, like I said, see, my dad, I remember when we were done with SHS, when you're done with SHS, everybody wants to go and look for jobs. So myself, my friends, we all did our CVs, went to Shangri-La Hotel, we all went together, submitted our CVs. That was when the Chinese man called one of us and said, you guys are coming for a job and then you are all here. You are all showing that you are friends. So what shows that if we employ you people, you are not going to joke. So we shouldn't do that. So we had to go to the next Chinese restaurant for. So when we got there, the woman said she was going to pay us 80 cedis. Then I go home and then I told my dad that, Enye Juma, they will give me 80 cedis. My dad laughed.
80 cities.
Yes, my dad was like, yeah, wait, Jimmy Pow. 80 cedis, the other bed, and now, me quit Juma cry. And me dema on o didn't at the cry a month saying our person house. So that idea alone, that thing that my dad said, that we Jimmy Pound, immediately anytime you want to offer me any job, I want to sit down and analyze.
Yeah.
So that alone led me to thinking that then maybe me to me Juma Mobia. I have to do something for myself.
So basically, you're not from a poor home,
No.
right? So you weren't under pressure to go look for a job because you could still survive without even working because your dad would have provided for
my
you.
My dad would provide.
Right. So why did you still wanted to do something for yourself?
Because, like you said, I'm not from a poor home and I'm not from a rich home.
All right.
Do you understand? And then we all want luxury. I would say I was from a comfortable home.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Me, I want luxury, no matter how it is. I want to live a free life, enjoy whatever thing that I want to enjoy at any point in time. So, of course, average home, I wanted to change things.
So, I trying to say that since childhood, you pictured yourself becoming rich, like having money, stuff like that.
My friends will tell you. I remember when we were at around 20 years or I think 18, 19, 20, I don't remember though, but around that time I remember I used to tell my bro and then my friend that Charlie, maybe by the age of 25 I shouldn't be at home.
By the age of 25?
That's what I used to tell myself. And
you shouldn't be at home. What does it mean?
Like I need to be out. I shouldn't be under my parents' shelter.
Do you feel like someone who is 25 and under his parents or her parents' shelter is a failure or something?
No. But me, I this is some things that I used to say to myself. I always tell myself that, hey, listen up, with or without 25, you shouldn't be home. You need to be out. And I wouldn't say it alone. I'll be with my friends. I'll say it. I'll tell them that it's something that I will do. You have to do. Let's do it together. So it's always been like that. And so by then, my cousin was, I think he was 23. But then we used to laugh at him that I got 2 years spelled. So your word now 50 number 5.
Yeah.
Your word.
But at the time you were saying that, did you have anything in mind, like Forex in mind?
No,
what you wanted to
bet.
do to become?
It was bet.
Bet was the aim. You wanted to make it out of betting.
That is what I thought would make me
rich.
Yes.
Why were you thinking like that?
It was game of chance, probabilities, and then I knew how I was going about with my betting. Me, I used to bet.
Very good at it.
Very good. Even I think I won a bet last weekend, right? Your own match.
Yeah, Man
U. Right, when they scored you 2-0.
Yeah.
Then I went for Man U win as a single bet. The odds it was around 40 or something. Then I went for Man U draw again, which was around 9 odds or 10 odds. It's good money.
So you were so good at the betting that you felt like if
felt
you
like-
wanted to make money and become rich, you just bet.
That's what I thought. Those who know me, they'll tell you. I'll sit down, go and look at all the options. I'll read everything, find options that will suit me, options that I feel that okay, this one there. So I'll go and I remember those days I went to search for this option, win to nil, and then the either half, and I was just using it. So it was just me thinking that definitely, because those times maybe I look for some 4, 3 odds, 5, 7 odds, 10 odds.
Small odds, big money.
Sometimes you would not call it big money. Sometimes it's 5 odds, it's 6 odds. And then I should bet 20 CDs. I know per my level, that 20 CDs will be big. So I know that okay, I've made like 8.
But some people want 100 odds, then you know 200
I've made like 200 CDs. And at that time, if I get 200 CDs, it's not easy in my area. It will do a lot of things for me.
But looking back, do you think you would have gotten to where you are if you had maintained the whole betting thing? Do you think betting would have brought you this far?
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because there's this thing that I keep on saying. Until you have tried, you never know. Me, I don't know where it would have taken me to. But with the way I was doing it, I knew that probably because I was growing, if today I have 100, it means that tomorrow I can, instead of 20 CDs, I can use 50 CDs for something similar. So it means probably if I had huge funds, then I'll be doing something. So, but I don't know where it would have taken me to, because I had chanced on something better.
Currently, do you consider yourself as a successful person, or you still work in progress? Do you think you've reached, like you've arrived, or you've reached,
For me, until I'm dead, then I've not arrived anywhere. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still working. Because at every phase, there'll be another challenge. At every phase, there'll be another challenge. So I'm still there.
Do you have a personal philosophy or principle that guides you as far as this work that you do is concerned?
My work, right? Yeah. So I
what motivates you? What makes you wake up every day and be like, "Yo, let me go do this"?
The fact that market will always be here, and the fact that I have an amazing skill with making my speculations. That alone, I go to bed every day and then I'm like, Charlie, I know that I have a skill that I will wake up to, and then it would make me money. That alone is okay. So I wake up always knowing that market will always be here. Be patient, just get consistent, and then that's it.
People define success by money, net worth, cars, houses. How do you define success?
By those things. But success is happiness, isn't it? Success is happiness. So I don't think you'd be happy not to have a car, right? I don't think you'd be happy not to have money. And I don't think you'd be happy not to, have a skill or something that. So as long as it's making you happy, I feel like you are on that success journey. And like I said, at every phase, there'll be a new challenge.
People define success as making an impact, leaving a legacy. But you are admitting to the fact that success can also be measured by the money you have, the cars you own, the houses you own, and all that. Do you feel like it should be about impact and legacy more than
it's still impact? You understand? It might not be an impact to your life. Let's say I own 70 cars, right? And then one day I'm no more. The family, what do you think they would say? Haven't I impacted them? At least they didn't suffer for it. They have it now, right? So it depends on where you are looking at it from. That's why I'm saying that it's all about happiness. For me personally, once I see someone happy, I'm like, oh, only how I have people that I'll be talking to, and then some of my own friends. Sometimes when I send out a signal, I expect every one of my people to also enjoy, right? When I see any of them not picking, the only thing I say is, hey, oh you skinny pound, like, oh you're okay. You see, the moment I feel like you are okay, then it means you are successful, you are okay. But if you have to wake up and then understand that you need to do something to get that happiness back, then you know you are a work in progress. So
Let's go back a bit. What is the one decision you made that changed everything for you? Like one decision that you took that you feel like brought you this far.
when I decided that I was always going to do something for me, when I decided that no, I want to do something for me, for me. I think that's the best decision I took. Like the best. And yeah, wanting to do something for myself, like to own my freedom, you understand? I think that's one of the things that, because it's actually difficult to wake up one day knowing very well that you probably don't have money to eat, and you still don't want to go and work for somebody. And so if you're able to take up that decision that like I will still not go, I'll try, and then you go, you fall, you like, no, I'm still not giving up, I'm going, and to get to this point where I know that it would be really hard for me to lose my funds to the market. That alone is okay. So the idea that I wanted to do something for myself changed everything.
People, speak a lot about money. Growing up, did you, estimate or guesstimate the amount of money you really wanted to make in life?
No, I have never estimated, but I always knew that I would make a living. Like I would be okay. I would be able to, get what I would need to get things done. I have never really said, because I remember those times when we used to say millionaire by 30, we used to have that hashtag millionaire by 30, millionaire by 30. And by God's grace, we were able to achieve that.
Ghana millionaire.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, US millionaire.
I know you go there. Wherever, but I'm millionaire. That's
city millionaire or dollar millionaire.
Any of them that.
Sweet.
But I don't think you. That's how I don't.
No. You see, someone who has not seen money before, if the person sees 100,000 Ghana cedis, the person takes
it's
money.
Big money.
It's big money. What's the first amount of money that you saw in your life that you felt like this is big money?
Maybe won't it be the 100,000?
You saw 100,000, like your own money.
Oh,
and you felt it was
that
big
one
money.
every time.
Now, I'm talking about the first time. The first amount of money that you saw that really blew your mind.
Yes, like the 100,000, because those times 1 billion.
1 billion, yeah.
Now 1 billion, what's so movie? You would even think that.
Yeah.
You think this money will never get finished. You would think you can acquire a lot of things from this money, but but the first time me I start feeling, hey, 1 billion, I felt it.
It's yours.
I felt it, and you let's go on. I'll tell you where that came from.
No, you can tell us how you made the 1 billion. You didn't make it from Forex. We are talking about zero to hero story, right?
Yeah.
So, how was the 100,000 made?
You said I didn't make it from Forex.
No, did you make it from Forex?
Yes. My first 100,000 that I saw that, okay, this is 100,000 is from Forex. I didn't make it from anywhere.
So even when you were doing the bet, you never won 100,000?
No. When I was doing the bet, it was 100 for 1,000, 200 for 3,000. Those things. You are surviving. Sometimes 100 for 700 cedis. And by then, I didn't know how I was going to get maybe the 10,000 cedis to bet for 100,000. You understand? So bet never gave me that.
Someone watching us will be like, hey, Charlie, I feel make 100,000 from Forex trading. Is Forex trading really easy like that? Like, I go enter now, I go make 100,000.
Nothing is easy.
But somebody watching us will be like, hey, 100,000, So, do you want to create the impression that, if not for Forex trading, there's nothing out there that anybody can do to make 100,000?
No, I didn't say that. Hey, people make money from other things that I don't know. But I'm saying that people are making 100,000 off sports betting easily, right? So
that I'm saying things.
I don't know. it's me too. I do online galamsey. I don't know. Me, I don't talk about those things.
Yeah.
It's not part of me. My money here. If it's not that one that you are taking from my pocket, me, I don't have any issue with you. If you come inside my, that's why this. Sometimes the tax and those things, we all want to jump in and talk, but it's not mine to decide, right? So yes, you can make money from. But Forex is what gave me my first 100,000 cities.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the failures. What is your biggest failure in life so far?
Failure. Maybe dislocating my elbow.
Well, it was a failure.
It's a failure for me because I'm trying to look for the biggest.
Have you ever lost an investment before?
That question is good. Yes, I've lost $140,000 before.
Did you consider it a failure?
A learning process. That's what I considered because trust me, that thing got me depressed, right? After losing that money, it got me depressed.
What year?
Oh, and tell you.
140,000 Ghana cedis.
Not Ghana cedi.
Dollars.
No,
it's dollars, right?
Yes.
So if you convert it to Ghana cedis, it would be like.
But it was around last year. When was it? No, last 2 years. There's a pain. Still, I will be more. Yeah, so it's.
At that time, the dollar was around 16, 17.
Yeah, 18. It was around that time, and it really took a toll on me. Like
even at that time, you trusted in your YSDB. Principle.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
So how come it didn't work?
It wasn't YSDB that I used. Yeah, so before that time, I dislocated my elbow. So around that time, I was using a robot that does martingale to trade. So I just put it on and then I'm going for my physio and those things.
Had the robots worked for you before?
Oh, yes.
So how come for that particular instance?
Yes, it's martingale. Everything is not 100%. So it means that there is that probability that you are going to fail at one point. You understand? Now, the mistake I did with it is when it's martingale and it's in drawdown, right? If it's in drawdown, sometimes we have to pause so it doesn't pick many positions again. But that day at the physio, my phone went off. I couldn't reach out anyone to tell the person go on my laptop, do this, do that. So it was just big, and there was news coming. Yeah, so if the news had gone in my favor, that would have been sweet. It actually went against me, and then I lost that money. You understand? So that is why when you ask that, my biggest failure, I was using because I felt like if not for that, I'd be available to do things my way. You understand? So yes, it's something that I have learned from something that I'm never. As a matter of fact, I don't want to see any robot that doesn't set stop loss. Like I don't want it. I don't want it closer to me again. You get it? So yes, it's a mistake that I did, but it's something that I have learned.
Was it your own money?
Yes, part my money, part was for an investor.
So what happened between you and the investor?
You see, the good news is the investor. This is how the investor's own was like, right? The investor's own is more like I lost $40,000 of the investor's funds. But before that $40,000 that I have lost, I had already made $40,000 profit for the investor. So now the only difference is that I've made $40,000 for the investor, and I have taken 30% of that 40,000. You understand? So that means the investor only had around, I don't know, if 70% of the 40,000, and I have lost 40,000. So if you might mean that 30% penna may blow, and that alone is okay for me. At the end of the day, I know that I didn't lose the investor's full funds. The investor had 70% of their funds left. So that alone gave me that peace But the fact that now me and Kasano,
You're down.
I'm down. And Charlie, during those times there, Masa, your friends and now be at Nisubayo. So
So
I
do
became
you owe
depressed.
how you bounce back to specific people who helped?
Yes.
People like
Are you talking about money
after losing the money, you bounce back.
Yes.
How do you bounce back?
Yes.
Like people
So
who help you to bounce back.
yes. Some of my investors, those who I've been working with for a very long time,
They
they
understood.
still they still funded accounts for me to do my thing. So I owe to those investors everything. But then again, to those who are very close to me, who constantly
They want to
tell me that
mention names.
they know them, Clifford, Ghost, the support team, and the rest. They were always close. They were always telling me, Mr. Peter,
Yeah.
and the rest.
Yeah.
Frank, yes, the rest of them, they will always be like, Charlie, you bounce back, be anything.
Yeah.
They just a face.
Yeah.
You make no worry, continue and they do. You see those things, yeah. So those people just kept their spirit alive. Yeah, because at some point I wanted to just give up.
Yeah.
I wanted to just give up and but like Charlie.
Yeah, so for those watching, forex trading is not a bed of roses. There are periods where you could lose a lot of money, and that's how come it's all part of the process of becoming a successful trader. So if you look at Yaw Swinger, there's a story behind that. Now Yaw Swinger, I was reading about forex trading, and they said there's a period of stagnation. Stagnation is where they say you are not making profit at all. Have you had? They said we have forex traders who could go like 6 months stagnation, 3 months stagnation, some even go a year stagnation. Do you think? Have you ever experienced stagnation, like going or enjoying a period where you're not making any profit at all from the trading? Losses.
You see, the way YSDBS is sometimes when we are talking about YSD, people will think, are you sure? Is it true? And those things. Once upon a time when I told people that I come out with something that didn't need any technical, they say it was a lie. I decided to just give the first phase of the knowledge out, and hey, they started stealing. I said, okay, let me end it here. I'm not going even far. I'm not giving it up there again. For some of us, with the way we trade, right? For instance, there are days where we're able to get about 5 setups on a single pair. Yesterday, first 5 trades that came, we won all 5. Right? There'll be a single day, maybe you lose all 5.
Lose all 5.
Yes, you lose all 5. So maybe for a day, then I can say, yeah, this day I didn't make any money. Last week, I made money on Tuesday because I trade once a day. I made money on Tuesday. Monday, I made money on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I lost. On Thursday, I lost. So it means that week, break even. I won 2, I lost 2. You understand? So it means that
But the amounts are the same.
Yes, because of the Rex parameters that you are losing. We use something we call pips, lot size, and those things. So once you understand those things, you understand that we are risking 50 pips for 50 pips. So if I made 50 pips today, I made 50 pips tomorrow, and I lose 50 pips. Wednesday, I lose 50 pips. Thursday, it means that
whatever you won, you've lost.
Giving it back again.
So you've not won, you've not made profit.
Yes, so I just made break even that week. However, in summation of the month, I made about 24% on that account. So it means that for a week, break even, but for a month, 24. So I don't know how it would be like to go
stagnation.
But
do you admit that no matter how good your YSDB thing is, failure is still guaranteed?
Yes, because I always say it's 85% accurate. When I say 85%, people say, oh, yeah, I'll go beyond it. Say 90 because YSDB is crazy. It's insane. Like, we can actually say it's 95%. But, let's lower people's expectation. Let them also understand that at one point, there's going to be a losing trade. You get it? So, yes, we tell them that it's 85%.
Before discovering the YSDB trick or hack or whatever, what method were you using to trade? And was it profitable then?
Yeah, so and there's this thing that a lot of times those we started this whole thing with who says Yao is the first person who made us actually enjoy the life thing. Like I always want life. And when we got into the forex space, when we heard, the South African saying he made a million, he became a millionaire using his school fees and all those things. When I went in, I started reading, understanding, looking at people, what they are doing, watching. So me, I always say that I took inspiration from that South African guy, forex broker killer. Yes, I always say this because from afar, he was able to trade just once a month, and you make a lot of money. Then some of us who were just looking at things. So I was looking at him news trading. He was just doing news trading. So at that time, it's either I'm using indicators. We'll pull up the Williams indicators, we put it on, we say alligator, we had a strategy we call BMS, we say the alligator, we be in a no, I am not so. Like, we'll put in indicators just to make money, those, maybe it's RSI or something. It's RSI, right? Yes. We use RSI, like, okay, support level A, support and resistance. But do and we'll do how bounce it back. Now you have foul, like.
So that's how you develop the strategy.
Exactly. So I kept on looking at the chart because I wanted to understand how it was things were playing out. Like I just wanted an understanding. And why is it that it's doing this? Why is it that it's doing this? I constantly watch the charts. I was just chat. And then I keep on saying this. The idea, the concept, how I created YSDB. For those who have the knowledge, they know how I came about it. They know the inspiration, what came in mind.
Was everything 100% your own idea?
Everything.
So it's something that you can actually patent?
Yes. Everything. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm saying, that it came from the sports, the way I was doing my betting.
Yeah.
I don't want to go for YSDB. If you talk about it, no, I can't strategy. It's that easy to understand.
Yeah.
So but the whole inspiration came from that bet side. That it's a game between two people, this and this. Then I brought the same thing here. This is also a game between, you understand? Buying and selling. So yes. So those who have the knowledge, they know what I'm trying to. But the inspiration came from that sports side. Then looking at the charts, constantly looking at it.
If you look at how far YSDB has come, when your rating is based on the success scale, are you looking at the number of people you've been able to help make money, or you're looking at the kind of impact you've made? Because if you're looking at YSDB, I'm going to say, okay, I've helped 2,000 people with the YSDB strategy, or I'm going to say I've helped 200 people with the YSDB strategy. Right. So when you look at the YSDB strategy, do you look at it based on how much you've been able to make personally, or how you've been able to impact others?
People don't even know what I make. People don't even know what I make.
You discovered the strategy for yourself.
Yes.
Then you decided to help people, right? By opening a Forex Academy and all that, right?
Exactly.
So are you rating the success based on how much you've been able to make, or how you've been able to help others make?
How I've been able to help others.
So when you look at, can you give us specific figures? I said I've helped 1,000 people with YSDB strategy. I've helped 2,000 people. Do you have the number in mind?
So I would use the fact that knowledge based. I think YSDB knowledge based over 200 people have learned YSDB. Not majority of them not even in Ghana. Then there's a majority of them outside. But let me tell you the honest truth. I can tell you that out of this 200 or 300 people, right, it's only probably about 50 people that I will say understand the concept now. They've come to understand that smart way of trading. They're no technical, then just visuals and those. I can confidently say probably about 50 people understand, and they are doing those things. Do you understand? So
People will say that's too small.
so I'm going to I want to add up. I want people to understand that now I have also seen that okay, so even though I had about 200 people to come and learn,
Yeah.
it's only 50 that understand the concept. What does it mean? It means that 150 didn't understand. So then I decided that no, I'd rather give people signals because I understand the thing well. I'd rather give, and for the signal side,
You've helped.
now and there,
Can you give the number of people you've helped?
I can't tell. I've helped a lot of people who
500,
oh,
1,000,
a bit
2,000.
2,000 no, but a bit maybe there, 1,000 there because
Who have taken your signals?
Yes, people who have benefited from my signals and they have lost their money their own way. So probably they lose and then they are out because they have done their own thing somewhere or somehow. But for those who have been following me keenly doing, I have people you don't even see in the inner circle. They have people who they don't want people to even know about them.
Yeah.
You understand that they trade and those things, and those people are all benefiting from me. You understand? They are all benefiting from me. So for me, I take success in the fact that okay, I wanted to change the narrative, and then it is helping the people.
People say forex traders, people be low. When they say people be low, they are looking at the fact that you sell courses. You tell people to subscribe. You tell people to pay for the knowledge you guys have, right? So people say there's no person making 100,000 CDs who asks you to come and pay something before. Because if you're making that amount of money, why do you need to teach someone? Like, why don't you just eat your money?
That's just the black man's mentality. Honestly, the black man thinks that, once you have made money, you shouldn't take more money again, or you shouldn't make more money again. The black man believes that, yes, but there's also they say in Twitter, they say, "Apple cry, so boom," right? But I'm saying that you seated out there, right? You seated out there watching me. If I'm telling you that I'm selling a course, right? If I'm telling you that I'm selling a course and I've given you the knowledge, and then you start and you are not making the money from the knowledge that I've given you, and then I'm still out there saying that. So let's say I said 50 people are doing well. Let's say the 150 people who don't understand. What would they say? Wouldn't they say that then this thing be fake? You just can't sell something give away, make money away. You just tell me say be the chat up. But right now I say no.
But if you are making good money, why do you want to teach people? Just day your corner and make your money.
That's why I'm saying that. You see this forex space that we find ourselves, right? There are a lot of ways, like you said, you can make money from. And if you are making money and the other avenues you can make, you are right to make money from that avenue too. You understand? For instance, the general concept, what people know, forex gives money, a lot of money, right? So we have seen people out there, influencing or marketing, showing that you can make money through forex, you can make money through forex. And there are a lot of these people who are struggling. Do you understand? So let's say I'm making my money, I'm also in my corner. I decided, okay, I don't want to come out. I want to be there. There are a lot of people who also be going through that means. I am saying that you, the person, should be smart. That is not the fault of someone who has have knowledge. I want to give it to you because it makes money. And I say, in order to give it to you, pay me. You have the right to say yes or no. But I am saying that if you have taken the knowledge, make sure that you are not going to use funds you can't afford to. Don't think that you should do the math yourself. Like I said, 200 people. Let's do the math so that you understand some things. Let's do the math because, like I said, 200 people have learned YSDB times $300. That's $60,000 so far. $60,000 so far training people. Is it small money, Bongo? Can't it buy something to tell you that I made money from forex and all those things? But you, the consumer, you have to be smart. You need to understand some basics. That okay, I was able to get 300 to get the knowledge, but do you know my account that I'm using to trade? Do you know maybe I have access to an investor who has even given me about a $10 million that I'm managing. You don't even know. So maybe I only made 1%, and that my 1% is huge.
Yeah.
I said I've bought this. I said I've bought that. You also have just $300 or $100, and then you think that you can be, if nothing at all. You should know that I can make money through subscription
Yeah.
signals. You should know that I can make money from course.
Yeah.
And then you should know that I can also make money from trading the Forex market.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm getting all these,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you, who is not doing signal business, and mind you, nobody has told you that don't go and do signal business. You can also start. Like I keep on saying, if it's easy,
Wow.
then you do them. Do you understand?
Do you have any guarantee for someone who pays $300 for the knowledge?
So this is for me. I don't do the mentorship again. So let's talk about when I was training. So for me, anybody who paid me $300 to learn, I informed them that you have paid money. As to whether it is real or not, you don't know. Maybe I'm scamming you. You don't know. Yes, you don't know. So don't go straight into using your life savings to say, first you have to test it. So we do the consistency test, which is a 20 trading day. You have to do it to know whether you really got the concept, whatever thing that you have to do. Then you submit that test for your profitability stage. So it is your profitability stage that I'll tell you what to do. For instance, me, I said I only trade 16 times a month. Why? Because I only trade once a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Once I'm done, I'm done. And during these times, I have people that I will give them money. So I'll tell you, you may not understand what I have given you yet.
Yeah.
So funds you can't afford to lose. Use that one to take my signals now whilst you are practicing on a smaller account until you become good. And for the most time, those who have done that, who took their time to understand their knowledge, now they are able to do it on their own. Do you understand? So the only guarantee I will give you is the fact that me, I will advise you. I'll not come and I will not leave you.
So if I pay that $300, how many times do I pick your signal for free?
Oh, if you pay $300, that's for knowledge. Oh. That's not signals. For signals, you don't even have to pay. By God's grace, the broker I work with, Omega, will pay for you.
Okay.
You understand? So you just have to trade with Omega. Omega will pay for you. And I'll also come show up. Anytime I'm trading, I'll also give you the signals for free. So for as long as we are trading.
So the signals, it's unlimited?
Unlimited. As long as I'm trading every day, I show up, I give to them, and everyone is eating with me.
So they don't need to resubscribe or pay anything?
No.
All right. So that comes to my last question about the YSDB thing. You speak about investors.
Okay.
People giving you huge sums of money for you to trade for them. Are you going to admit that most of the money or the highest amount of money you've seen actually comes from these people, not from you trading as for yourself?
Yeah, so
trading for people who bring their huge sums of money for you.
Yeah, so the honest truth is, I've made money when I was trading for investors. Yes, because that's how I would make my money. I have to make you your 15 plus monthly, then I can get my 30% off. And so sometimes I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Let's say if everyone $100,000, and let's say I make 10,000 on each. Everyone is giving me 3,000.
Yeah.
The 10, how much am I making?
Yeah.
And now the good news is I have set up a copier. Do you understand? On a mega platform, I've set up a copier where first people are like, you. So because people have approached me with $20,000 and those things that I have declined. Yes, I have declined because I felt like I moved past that level. So coming back would have been a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I said I was grateful to some of the investors who held me on. Right. So if now I have set up a copier, I said that okay, some people say they don't have time. Now if you have $500, you can just connect your account to it. So you don't have to give me any money. Create your account, fund it, reach out to support. They'll show you how you can connect your trading account to that trading account. And then that one is also trading for you. Good news is whenever I make profit for you, it gives me 30% of that.
Yeah.
So you can imagine if my numbers should grow, if people are constantly connecting the account and I'm also winning, then you should know I believe in this. If I should come out and say that I'm making it, somebody who is following me should also have a reflection. It will just be difference in value. But I mean, if you are copying me with $50 or $500 and then a month I make 20% for you, that would be $100 plus. But that $100, remember that I would have received $30 off, and then you'll be left with 70. So that's still good. That's 10 plus percent for you, almost 15.
So I saying that that's actually how you make your money.
That's how I make my money now. That's how I make my money.
So personally, you don't trade. You trade for investors. No, you trade for investors.
But that is the trading.
No, like you don't trade for yourself, as you don't use your money to trade.
I have $100,000 account. That is personally for me.
Do you trade every day?
I mean, chill. That's how they also. It be cry running. Good, you know what I'm saying. Hey, good about loss. Oh, 300 pips down. So you see right now it's running in a loss. It's running in a loss.
79.
No, it's not 79. You don't see $2,600 loss that is running. You don't see it. So
what's the blue thing?
These ones are profits. So
and the red is a loss.
Yes. So with this running like this, I would then go back and then do my own this thing. What I say. So I have a personal account that I trade to. That is mine. You understand? And then in fact, and also in the world.
All right. So we are in 2025. When you look at YSDB, Forex, your academy, and all that, what do you look forward to achieve this year? As far as the YSDB thing is concerned.
Yeah. So personally, what I look out for is for people to get to know about YSDB, for people to know that there's a community that would want to, go with you. Once we are losing, then we are all losing. Once we are winning, we are all winning. So that
but there's a guarantee that they will win more.
But you did a group inside. So why is it because
it's not even a question, it's a rhetorical question.
Is it because it's an interview? But I understand you.
Yeah.
That is why I expect people like you to also start trading.
Yeah.
And you can
I'm starting trading. I have $200. I want to start. $200 is like 3,000.
Did I say it's not good money? Okay. The people in the group are using that.
Like,
oh no, but no, you saw. No, you saw my loss. My loss self alone. You see, there are people who send you message. Hey, Yaw, I want you to manage my account for you. Maybe you don't respond on the first.
Yeah.
Then the person will just say, hey, you, who do you think you are?
Oh,
this. I want you to. Hey, there you go. Oh, sorry. Like, how much are we looking? I say, I have $50.
$50 is money, oh.
I didn't say it's money, but you see,
you are looking now $50. You are sitting on $50.
No, I say that the person came,
the film and the money, that's so much.
And then they say $50, and you're like, Johnny, now me buy one lot cry and I spread in here. That one lot cry and back.
Yeah.
What I say, will not even open the position.
So I'm trying to say that people, if you have small amount, you can't do for a straight.
As a matter of fact, small amount account holders, they make money than big account holders. But they don't know. Let me explain. Yesterday, my friend was here. He created his account, funded $100, and then yesterday we went in. I think 4 trades. We won on the first one. We lost on the second one. We won on the third. We won on the fourth. But when he came, he met just 2. Right? When he came, first and second was done. So the third trader won. He won $4, and then the next one he won another $4 because he's doing a 0.01, and then he's taking few pips. That's 40 pips. So he won $4. $4, $4. That's $8.
Yeah.
Now he said that he's a finance guy. I was in the same school with him back in university. He said, like, I funded $100 and I've made $8 in a single day. I didn't do anything, just you giving me signals, levels to
$100,
and then you make $8. That's 8% on a single trade.
So the $100 is there and 8 has come to
add. So instantly, he doing finance, he understands that that's like 8% too. You understand? But if this person has $1,000, maybe proportionally you would have said he should use 0.1 so that he would have made $80 on. But maybe that one, the person with that bigger amount will now be scared to use this. Now they will want to use 0.05 or something. And then they would have made like $40. And they would make 4% of their account too. And then you, the $100, because it's just 0.01 that you can do as your minimum lot, you have made 8%. But you will not be happy.
So you're not discouraging small amounts?
No. You have to even be better with the small amounts. That you can't go and take your license. Bongo, let me tell you one thing before you end, right? When I decided that, okay, now I have everything in place, my system, my support, everything now, let's go out. Let's also go and help the best way we can. There's this man that came here, and then this man said, he's just on the verge of committing suicide. I said, why? Yes, he was there. I said, why? He said, I think now he treats with us in the inner circle. He said, I had about $70,000 before I heard about Forex. The
70,000 blown away.
The noise out there and all that. He enrolled in classes and those things which I'm not going to talk about. And then he started. And
you know some of the places he went to.
He's just been losing. I know that's your interest, but let's continue. He's just been losing. When he came here, now he had hedged the account. And the account was, equity is now like 78. I don't remember, either $100 something or something, from 70,000. And he said, I saw Forex. I thought I was going to have a better life. And now I have to go through this depression. And I'm there, I'm like, okay, what about the person in my inner circle who is also this guy wanting to come and pay me for YSDB? He said, okay, now that online you say $200 for the course online, I want to pay 100 now, then I'll come and pay 100. I said, why? Go and fund your account and come and join me in the inner circle and start trading. And he flipped his account from $100 to $1,000. So I was just comparing.
$100 to $1,000.
Yes. I was just comparing. I'm like, okay, what about this person too? You think this person will also see Forex as a scam or something? Two different people. One is benefiting, one is not benefiting. So what are you not doing right? It's because of the dreams. He thought 70,000
to be higher. So on that note, if someone is watching and the person wants to enter into Forex trade, beginner, has no knowledge, just within 1 minute, explain to the person how the steps the person needs to take in order to start Forex trading. Okay, so first you need to be 18 years. And then you need to register through a broker. And then you should have some funds. So as little as $20, you can start trading. Remember when you are registering. If the person does not know anything about broker, those things.
How
does the person go about
I'm trying to tell you the things that you need. So you need to go through a broker. You have to be 18 because you are going to approve your account. So it means that you need your valid documents to approve your account and all that. Now, because we know that if you're a beginner, you didn't get the understanding to do all these. That is why now the community is there for you. So join the YSDB Forex community. Reach out to the admin. The admin will take you through the process. Matter of fact, we have beginners course free online for you that you can learn and get the whole understanding, because I don't think I can even teach Forex here, right? But then once you're in our channel, reach out to admin, and then admin will take you through the process.
Yaw Swinger, we are ending, but we just want to end with your philanthropy. We've seen that you, even as long as you're ready to help people, offer some kind of hope to people, build, and teacher. So when it comes to philanthropy, what are you up to and what do you
I have. So this is what people don't know. I have a foundation in itself, which is why we hope for the future.
Sure.
Right, and I know you don't know, but then
Now I know.
I've done boreholes.
So let's list them. Boreholes.
For people.
Boreholes.
I go and build. As I speak to you right now, I'm actually on a project in Sweden. Yes, I'm building this. I don't know how to say it. Should I say
Latrine.
Latrine, yes.
KVI.
Yes, so I'm doing 1, 2, 3 for boys. 1, 2, 3 for.
Is it a school?
It's a school, it's a government school.
Okay.
But you know, one of my tutors is a teacher. And you know me, I always tell people that don't quit your jobs to do Forex. Do not quit your jobs to do Forex. You need money to do Forex, so don't quit your jobs. So he's a teacher. So every Saturdays he comes here to train people. So those of you who want to be the beginners, you can walk into our training center on Saturday.
Sure.
Come and learn. Free. So he's yes. He's a teacher there. So Saturdays he comes to help train people in the Forex. So I also decided that since we are doing this for the community, we also want to do this. So I asked them what they needed and then they told me.
On your snap, we see you with bundles of 5 CDs.
Oh, yeah, my godfather.
Yeah.
You don't say me, but my godfather is Shatawale.
So you dash money, you help people, you feed people.
That's my tithe. You understand? You don't give me tithe. If you don't
I don't do church.
Let me advise you guys. See, tithe, regardless, it didn't say we should go and pay it to the church.
The pastor. The Bible says pay it to the pastor.
I've not seen that side where the Bible will go to pay to the pastor unless you can help.
So take your 10%, send it to the church.
Where is the church?
Okay.
So the church there, it depends on me. The street is my church.
Okay.
So me, anytime I make my money, I know that I'm taking 10% to the street.
The street is your church.
Yes.
And you are their pastor.
Oh God. So like sanitizing is good. See, whatever amount that you pay, that 10% here is good. Me, whatever money that you see me sharing, it means that that's my 10% that I'm sharing. And a lot of times I don't want to give it to people on camera or this.
It's all part of the philanthropy.
Yeah, I go. Me and Timmy do the my parking the car. I'm just sharing. So sometimes even my friends try to.
How can you drive?
For this time.
How much did you buy?
I don't know.
0 to 0. How much did you buy?
I don't know.
Is that your first car? What is your first car?
There will be a taxi. I'm friends. Do you taxi have a taxi?
That's your first car.
Gas car is a
How much was it?
taxi. I don't know.
What kind of house do you live in? 6-bedroom house, 5-bedroom house.
Chamber and all.
You live in a chamber.
Yes.
Your last words.
Forex is real, right? But then you should know that it's not as easy as they preach out there. If you have some funds and you want to do Forex, there's a right way you can do it. As much as you think it doesn't pay, it pays.
Fine.
Join YSDB and then you start seeing sweet.
So, Bongo Ideas, I did it with Yaw Swinger. Yaw Swinger.
Sweet.
You did this